Hello YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. Sawmill Bill 70 here, and I'm doing something a little different here today, which I have been, well, it's not raining right now, but it's supposed to rain, and it's supposed to rain from, now this is Thursday, so it's supposed to rain through Saturday, and then maybe partly sunny on Sunday, and then back to rain again. So we're not going to get a lot of work outside, so I'm in here, I'm at the garage, and I'm working on something that was given to me a year ago by my sister, Debbie, and it's an air compressor that her late husband owned, and she had no need for it, and so she gave it to me, and when I tried it, it had an air leak in it, and I never looked at it. I just left it sit. So now's a good time to look at it. Anyway, what I'm going to do here, I have it plugged in. I'm going to turn it on, and let me show you the unit. Here's the unit. It's a nice unit. I think it's leaking somewhere around here. I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is put some air in it, and then I'm going to soak test it to see where it's leaking. I might need a new regulator, I don't know, or it might just be the threads are need resealed. So I don't know. We're going to find out here real quick. So put your ears on. It's going to probably be a little loud, and I'm going to set you back here, and I'll bring you in close when we get to the checking for the leak. Really quiet, it's not real loud, that's nice. We got about 30 pounds in it. I'm going to see if it's showing any leaks. I'll bring you along. I'll show you. I don't know if you know that when you check for leaks in pipes, for air leaks, for even gas lines or anything, if it's under pressure, you can use soapy water. That's what I got here, and there it is. Don't know if you can see that bubbling. But that's air, and that's not meant to be. And not leaking there, not leaking there. So that seems to be the only place it's leaking. So now the question is it the threads, or is it the housing on this regulator is cracked? I don't know. I'm going to take the regulator off, and we're going to see what we find. And if the regulator looks good, I'm just going to reseal it, and we'll try it again. So here we go. I'm going to I don't know where I can put you. That might be a good spot right there. It's not. Let me see. First, we've got to bleed this off. I don't want to take that off with air pressure on it. I don't know if this regulator is even working. It's bleeding off. Okay, we'll be back. I want to wait for this to bleed out. Okay, I think we got the pressure all drained out of it. I opened the bottom up and make sure there's a little bit of water in the tank, not much. But I'm going to unscrew this, and it is coming unscrewed where it's leaking. So that's a good thing. I'm hoping this is just an easy reseal and done. I'm looking at the regulator. That's this thing. Has a gauge on it. But I don't see any cracks. And there's something. I'm not sure that this is right. This regulator might be put in wrong too. I'm not sure. It has I don't know. I'll have to investigate that, but the arrow is going this way. Well, that's opposite of what it's showing, but I'm thinking the arrow should be the airflow, and I think that's on wrong. I'm going to change it. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. Hang on, let me see what I'm going to do here. I'll get back to you. Okay, I don't know how good that shot's coming in. There's not much light right there. But I'm unscrewing this regulator from here, and I need it to disconnect. And I need it to disconnect from the body, but wait. That doesn't matter, I guess. All right. Anyway, I don't know. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Now it's disconnecting where I want it to. It's disconnecting up here. I don't know if you can see that, but all right. Valve body is off. The regulator body, I should say. And I don't know. I don't know if this was put together, who did it, but I think it was wrong. So anyway, I'll bring you back and we get it done right. All right. I'm going to clamp this in my little vise here, and I want to wire brush the threads. Guess I'm going to clamp it a little tighter. Okay, the threads are clean. Now I'm going to put some pipe dope on them. I like using pipe dope over Teflon tape, so that's what we're using. I don't know if that's coming in or not. All right. Now the arrow is pointing towards the camera, which would mean I think the air is out. You know, and I could be wrong. I don't know, but usually the way the arrow goes is either the way the water flows or the air flows. So that's what I'm thinking, whatever it may be. But that arrow is meant for a reason. All right. That's good and tight. And as usual, I get all messed up in this stuff. So, okay, now we're back over here at the switch on the air compressor, and see if I can clean these threads a little. All right. Now, this should screw onto here like so. And I'm hoping, well, we'll see what happens here, but I think it looks like it's going to work. I don't know. I don't know if any of this stuff's going to be in this. Any of this stuff will be in the way or not. We'll see. I mean, there might have been a reason for the madness of, you know, being wrong, but I don't know where my sister's husband bought this. I'm thinking it might have been the Home Depot, but I'm not 100% sure. And they probably put it together, and, well, you know how that is. So far, so good. I'd like to get another turn out of it if I could. I think I can. All right. And that should do it. I mean, a simple fix. I just haven't gotten around to looking at it, and I didn't know where it was leaking or what was involved. And turns out it wasn't much at all. So anyway, I'm going to plug this in, and we're going to see what happens. And then we'll test it, and we'll see what, you know, I don't know. I'm hoping, you know, I hope it doesn't blow up. Got to turn this up, the regulator, and we'll plug her in, see what happens. Put your ears on. It's going to get a little loud. Camera's real close. Okay, the only hissing I hear right now is down here at the bottom. I didn't tighten that enough, so let's tighten that up. There it is. I hear no leaking. I'm kind of getting happy about this. This is a good deal. So let me score. We have about 60 pounds in it. So if it's going to leak, it'll leak. I believe it is leaking. Yes, it is. All right. That's amazing. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. Got a little bubble there. It's a very small leak. Maybe I can get another crank out of it. Let me bleed it off. I'll get back to you. I'll bleed it off and tighten it. All right, we're just about drained out. We're kind of just a couple pound of air. And we're going to try to tighten this more. Okay, there we go. It really wasn't that tight, so that might have been the issue. Okay, that's as tight as we can get it. Now, I'll tighten up the bottom here. Okay. I will try this again. Well, let's hope it works. It's just about 75 pounds. And this regulator here isn't right because there's a pin that goes in at the 0 mark, and that pin come out, and it's not registering the same. I don't know if that's the reason, or maybe this valve's backwards. I don't know. So we're gonna I don't know. Let's check it for leaks here. If it leaks now, I'm going to say there's a crack in the housing. But so far we're not showing any leaks. I definitely need a new regulator. Now, I want to see if this bleeds off. The last time I did it, I tried to bleed it off, and it was already bled off. I don't know what was going on there, but there, it bled off. So, I don't know. I didn't hear it hissing or anything. I don't know how that works. I guess what I need, I have to get an air hose and see if air comes out when there's no pressure showing. And if it does, oh, here's a hose. Alright. Here's the hose I found. It's an air hose here, and it goes into a spring type hose. And then I have I will see if it works. Let's get you over here. Let's see if she works. Okay, it's plugged in, and I have a flower nozzle. Nothing coming out. Nothing. Now I'm going to turn the regulator out. The regulator is wide open. I only have 50 pound of air in it right now, but we're going to turn it on, let it build up, and shut off. And we must have reached it. It just shut off. So, see what we got. All right. Now, we do have an air leak. That's not in the unit. It's this. So I'm going to reseal this, tear this apart and see that. Let me see. All right. Everything here seems to be working fine. So, I guess I wasn't in the picture, but anyway, I bled the air off. What I'm going to do now is tear this apart and seal it so it doesn't leak. Then I want to hook this up in the garage here, just for the garage. So I'll have air here, I'll have air in the barn, and I'll have air down at my wood shop. So I'll have air in all three places then. But I think it's a fix. So looking good. It was really an easy fix, but anyway, I'll get back to you. Alright. This was not, it was finger tight. So I probably could get away with, I'm going to put tape on it. Not my favorite choice, but it won't be so sloppy. All right. Yeah, that just screws in, and that was my finger tight. I'm thinking that should be an easy fix. This here is 3/4 inch. This is 9/16. All right. Now let's turn the air on. We have no leak. So everything seems to be good now. No leaks. Nope. Everything looks good. Now, see, this one here is not reading proper. So I'm going to need a new gauge, or take that one apart. So, there's some nice little unit. Runs nice, smooth, and I got all the air leaks stopped, so wasn't bad. Nothing cracked, nothing broke. It just things weren't sealed. There was no tape or anything on those threads, so they were put it together dry, and you know, 9 times out of 10 it's going to leak. So that will take care of that. That's going to do it for this part of the video. I don't know what I'm going to get into next. Like I said, the weather is kind of unpredictable right now, so I don't want to get into anything big outside, or I'm probably going to get rained out. But I'll bring you back. I'll get doing something else. So I appreciate you watching this. This might be it for this video. Well, yeah, I'm getting low on my SD card, but anyway. That's got to do it for this part of the video, and I appreciate you coming along, and just something that had to be done, and I did it, and it's fixed. So move on to the next project. We'll catch you on the next video or the extended part of this if I have one. So I don't know how long this was, but I like them to be at least 10 minutes or more. But anyway, might not be that lucky. So catch you on the next video. Okay, I want to add to this. I have some news on the mystery pulley, and I said I'd keep you up to date on it. And I was checking back in my memory banks, which pretty crusty and moldy. I had a hard time opening them little vaults up to see what happened. But back when I was building my house, I bought a cement mixer, and I think I actually bought the cement mixer to do this. This was a porch at one time, but I poured some pillars and stuff, and I needed that to mix some pillar pads. But anyway, I had it down at the shop years ago, and I used it to roll up some copper tubing so I could make heat exchangers. Into a 16-inch diameter. But anyway, I think I used that cement mixer for that. And that cement mixer I bought at Lowe's. And I can't remember the year. It had to be the early 90s. No, it had to be, yeah, it could have been the early 90s. Very early. But anyway, I think this is what was left of it. I threw the rest of it away. And I think I took that off. I saved the motor, and I might have saved this pulley. It was the only good thing that was left on it. Well, that's no good anymore either, but anyway, I think that's where it came from. Where I rolled that copper pipe up, it was down at the shop, so. And when I dismantled it and got rid of it, well, I used the drum. What I did, I used the drum. I put stainless steel, I made a stainless steel, like, tube. And I rolled the copper around that, and I tack welded the stainless to the cement mixer, and that's how I rolled it up. But anyway, I think that solves the mystery. I think that's it. So now I can sleep at night, and I think now you can too. So we'll move on. What I'm doing right now, I want to see about ordering a new valve, a gauge, pressure gauge. And the pin come out of the bottom. I think I explained that to you. And now it's not reading right. It doesn't leak or anything, but I'll get a new one, and then we'll be all set and ready to go with that. So, catch you later.